One thing that connects all art forms, from literature to painting, is an attention to detail. Utilization of great concern for these minute aspects was paramount in our recreation of a renowned piece of art. As our group was searching for a piece to replicate, Frida Kahlo's self-portrait with necklace stood out as a viable option due to its relative simplicity, which gave us a reasonable goal, but also its iconic and unique elements, such as the infamous eyebrows and jade necklace, respectively, which added an appropriate amount of challenge to the recreation. This is the final outcome, and here's how we created it. First, we had to gather materials. After 2 trips to Michael's, we finally found the right match for the background and the necklace. After priming the wooden beads and mixing the right shade of dark blue to match the necklace, we began to paint. We employed the use of regular paintbrushes and sponges in order to create the effects of lighter and darker beads as seen in the painting. For the background, we struggled to mix the paints that we already had to create the same color in the original piece of art. We also used a sponge to create a gradient effect, along with a layering technique with the paint, so as to make it look as similar as possible to the original background of the painting. We let both the background and the necklace dry overnight and met back up the next day to take the picture. Makeup was a large part of the recreation, and perhaps the most time-consuming element to produce was the eyebrows. We spent multiple hours on perfecting this single aspect as it is a focal point of the painting and an iconic symbol of Frida and her image. We also made use of bronzer to create the illusion of the shadow seen in the self-portrait. However, after refining the eyebrows, the orange lipstick that we were planning to use was not showing the way we had planned. So we made another trip to Walmart to refuel with lunch and find a more accurate lipstick.
Spotted.
We scoured the lipstick section to find the right shade, and swatched our options on the back of Emily's hand to get a better idea of how the color would look when we actually applied it to her skin. After returning from the store, we continued and finished with the makeup, moving on to the hair. We had some issues with securing the style in place as Emily's hair is quite thick. We tried our best to make the look sleek and still allow the braid to protrude behind her head in the same way it does in the original painting. When the hair was complete, Emily put on the white lace trimmed shirt and beaded necklace and we shot the photo. We had some difficulties with the lighting and shadows, but we did get the right angle of Emily's face. Overall, creating props, costume, makeup, hair, and capturing the final photo took a total of 12.5 hours over the span of 3 days.